We have at least a fairly warm start for the day. We're talking 28 degrees. This has been warmer than our highs over the last several weeks, and we're going to continue to warm up today. We maintain this west to southwest wind at roughly 8 miles per hour, but throughout the day it will gradually move a little more towards the west, but it could lead way to a little bit of sunshine this morning before, of course, this cloud cover settles right back in. But we have a weather impact alert, not just for this winter storm watch, but for the wind advisory that's just currently not showing. We got two perfect setups, unfortunately, for wind gusts to be 50 to 55 miles per hour, leading to blowing snow. This is mostly a morning situation. We're talking 3 a.m. to around 10 a.m. for a more finite time frame. And this will create whiteout conditions potentially if we get the wind gusts to continue to pick up. Our sustained wind will roughly sit between 20 and 30 miles per hour. But this is our current snow depth. So we're looking at areas like Fort Dodge and Spencer, just kind of that stretch just north of Ames, having the most snowfall still on the ground. While the majority of us are kind of sitting between 6 and maybe 8 inches of snowfall, and the melting today that we get will create a bit of a crust. Now, that will still have to kind of be broken apart, but when you have winds that strong, it won't take a whole lot. So once we get into Wednesday morning, talking lunchtime, down to 36 miles per hour. So this is for that first half of the day, and it's all out of the northwest. So this also kicks off a cooling trend for us that will put us to an even colder setting this weekend, putting us back below zero. But let's enjoy the temperatures this morning. Upper 20s to low 30s. We got Oskaloosa, Ottumwa, Centerville all already at the freezing line. We haven't even gotten to sunrise yet. Now to the north, we did have a few spots that did have a decent cool down to at least the low 20s and upper teens, but generally it's still good progress. We're not going to see a whole lot of cooling off tonight, especially with this wind, at least not until it moves to the north. So we get to the upper 30s to low 40s. We hold there for a good while. Then the wind moves off towards the northwest and temperatures start falling off. The one positive we have going for us is as the temperature starts to drop off, the wind dies down with it. So we're not looking at a major wind chill situation out of this, even though it will be fairly nasty. Now we get to Tuesday afternoon, or this afternoon, some light rainfall tries to mix in. If we get this, honestly, it's just a benefit for us. We haven't seen rainfall in a while, even though, of course, we've had a fair amount of snow. It's still just a change of pace for us. Now, once we get to 10 p.m. to midnight, this all starts to move off. That strong northwest wind is right behind it. That will bring maybe a brief moment of snowfall, but now we've got this strong wind. We get to around 10 a.m. This finally starts to fall off. It's still out of the northwest. Then we start looking at this chance of snowfall moving in with it. So weather impact alert for this evening through all of Wednesday, and then by Thursday, we're looking at a much better setup for snowfall with a much weaker wind and not really much for snowfall amounts. This weekend does have a bit more of a finite situation. With as dry as we are on Saturday, I wouldn't imagine we get a whole lot of accumulation out of this either, but it does send us down to -4 for an average Sunday morning, the coldest morning we've had so far this season. Starting next week does put us on a slight warming trend to an extent, where we do get back above freezing for a moment, but by no means are we looking at a significant warming trend, at least not yet. Joseph?